over the next year, cryptocurrency will make you money. Specifically within cryptocurrency, DeFi, NFTs, I don't know why I went to two hands right there, and mining, right? Will all make you money over the next year. Yes, I have a crystal ball. Yes, I see the future. No, this is not financial advice. Yes, here's a cool intro. My name is Vosk, you're on the VoskCoin YouTube channel. This is Tails, our CIO, our Chief Investment Officer. Okay, she runs the show, I work for her. I talk a lot about mining here on the channel because it's an incredible way to earn passive income. So I'll save that for later. Let's talk about two things that I am just absolutely infatuated with, use a lot, and think just have a huge potential upside. Okay, so DeFi. It's become a more common term, decentralized finance. It's kind of like everything that is crypto that kind of helps you make money. Like, for example, yield farming would be within the realm of DeFi. For example, you can go provide liquidity and be paid for doing so, right? And sometimes insane interest rates, sometimes on coins that you absolutely love. And they could just be sitting in your wallet, or you could earn 100% per year. If these things are going to inflate or just anywhere close to that, why not get a piece of the pie? And that's yield farming. Or you can be a liquidity provider, which basically you contribute your capital to an exchange and get rewarded with a percentage of the trading fees. You literally get paid for doing nothing except having some money, or in this case, cryptocurrency. The really cool thing about DeFi is it's kind of replacing centralized banking, Cefi. And that's why it's lucrative, because to put it simply, the banks make absolutely insane, ridiculous money. Like, banks can loan you money they don't even have. Just let that sink in. Like, what if I could start a business loaning out money I don't have and earning interest on it? That sounds like playing life on easy mode. That's literally what banks do, especially after they reduced the fractional reserve metric. So just like let that sink in, and don't for a second think that we don't live in a corrupt world, right? Some cryptocurrencies inflate. Probably not as much as the US dollar though, but it's just transient. And then they said inflation's good, and who knows what the narrative tomorrow is going to be. But anyway, it's not really the point. DeFi replaces all these things. It's putting huge pressure on just legacy finance. Governments are trying to respond with CBDCs, which are central bank digital currencies, and these are the biggest threats to our really, privacy and liberty than probably ever before, but that's not really the point of today's video. I guess to bring it back, DeFi is a huge money-making opportunity, and it's liberating, and it's likely to explode in value over the next few years, which is really exciting. Some common examples of this, I'm not trying to show any coins or bags, right? You have Uniswap, which is like first mover advantage, and decentralized exchange on Ethereum, right? PancakeSwap, basically cloning the SushiSwap, Uniswap model over on the Binance Smart Chain, took that blockchain by storm. There's many other decentralized exchanges like that out there. You have platforms like Aave, which allow you to lend out your coins, your cryptocurrencies, and earn interest in an entirely decentralized manner. Because of that, the interest rates fluctuate heavily, and you pay transaction fees along the way. So if like you're on Ethereum, you're going to be burning up hundreds of dollars to do anything. They also support Polygon Matic, but there's less demand on there, so the interest rates are historically lower than compared to Ethereum. So if you've got a lot of money, lending on Aave on Ethereum normally makes the most sense. If you have less, Polygon could be a better alternative for you. I don't know if you knew this, but Mark Cuban, whether you love him or hate him or respect him or admire him, all that, he lends out his money on Polygon. Millions of dollars to be exact. There's also this fun in between like Cefi and DeFi, and that's where services like BlockFi come into play. So with BlockFi, you can earn interest on your cryptocurrencies, but they're a centralized platform and you do have to complete KYC. And with all the best DeFi platforms, there is no KYC, know your customer, because, well, it's decentralized. There's no intermediary. It's just you interacting with this protocol or smart contract or DApp, decentralized application, and you do a trade or whatever else with someone else, or really with this DApp, and then they house liquidity. It's not even peer-to-peer, it's just a platform that kind of has no central control and authority. But my goal in crypto has been to earn passive income and just earn money 24/7, along with hopefully making some cool and good crypto investment plays, right? The next kind of thing is sort of like it was kind of like a subsect, or not kind of, it was a subsector of DeFi, but then it just became its own booming and fastest growing sector in actually the world, and it went beyond just the crypto sector. That's gonna be NFTs, non-fungible tokens. NFTs get a lot of love and a lot of hate. Some people just say they're a JPEG. Why would you pay for it? And then you have like idiots like this who like come up with the most ridiculous ideas, trying to basically take the color blue, and whenever you mint an NFT with blue in it, you got to pay them royalties. That's like the weirdest, grossest, dumbest like crypto capitalism nonsense I've ever heard. Like, bro, we're trying to move away from things like that. You're out here trying to bring like the music industry to the freaking crypto sector. And I don't mean in like bringing music, right? I mean like all of the issues with the music industry and the legacy nonsense. I'm saying just basically bringing something ridiculous to the crypto sector. PFP profile collections, like uniquely generated NFTs, all that minting stuff, I think that's a lot of fun, and if a community forms, that can become super valuable. Example, CryptoPunks. Example number 2, Bored Ape Yacht Club, right? Obviously the top 2 examples there. But there's so many more uses here. Play to earn games. And then also bringing digital collectibles, skins on chain, right? Forget physical cards. All right, or we could still have them. Say like a Pokemon card, first gen Charizard, everybody wants it. Logan Paul wants to put it on his neck. Okay, so take that, but you also get an NFT, a digital version, certified and associated with this. And wherever that card goes, you would also bring the NFT to have like as a certificate of authenticity. That's interesting. If you don't think so, then I don't. Honestly, I'm not trying to be like all mean, but
I don't think you get it fully.
Same thing goes with like collectible shoes, right? So I love Ultra Boost. I've got a bunch. And I would love if they all came with an NFT. For one, I could have, being a sneakerhead, I could have a virtual shoe collection, which is really cool. Then you build out an app and you've got all like these virtual shelves and you can put them on there. And that's fun, interesting, and easy to show your friends. And you know, it's cool. More importantly, I want an NFT to kind of put these on chain and to certify their authenticity, make sure these aren't knockoffs or whatever else. So let's say you play Dota 2 or League of Legends. I've put several thousand hours into those games. And you buy your skins, right? And then let's say you have Dota 2 and you buy your skins and now you're on the Steam marketplace. Well, Steam can ban your account, shut you down. They can say you can't trade this one, but you can trade that one or whatever else. If all of these were NFTs, they would be in your wallet, you would have full control, and you'd be able to trade them to your heart's desire. But some people have the counter argument,
I don't care, I'm not that smart, I don't think for myself, I'm a sheep, the Steam marketplace works fine for me.
Okay, buddy. Okay, all right. You wanna amp this up? Okay. All right, how about
Your digital download games you bought.
because for some reason you don't support physical media like your boy with my Switch physical game collection over here. I'm just kidding, I don't care about that exactly, but I buy physical games because then I have full ownership, and if I want to sell it, I can. I also get something physical in this digital world, and I have full ownership. No one can ban my account, take it away from me. It's literally like sovereignty and liberating yourself on the gaming front. It sounds a little dramatic, but that's the fact of the matter. Enter Steam. Another perfect example sets up here. Okay, so you buy digital downloads. So you pay $60. You don't get a discount for buying digital. You don't even get 10 bucks, so they don't have to make a cartridge and a case and save the environment, you know, whatever narrative they want to spend things on to get more control over you, because that's what everything always comes back to. So you got your Steam account, which if you don't know what Steam is, it's a very big PC gaming platform. You buy games on there. Okay, so you buy games in your Steam account, but you can't sell them, right? There's no Steam marketplace for your games, because guess what that would hurt? Their profits. Okay, you can't even transfer them to different accounts, and they monitor you to make sure that you're not, you know, giving your code out to somebody else and everyone's playing your game that you bought 5 different places, right? And that's inherently tracked when you have a physical copy, because if this cartridge is in my Nintendo Switch, it can't be in your Nintendo Switch at the same time. You can buy digital games and you buy them at full price normally, right? I understand Steam sales and stuff like that. It's not the point or topic of this video. But you buy these games at full price, but you can't sell them, you can't move them around, and it's just it's a nightmare. It's a terrible setup, right? If those were NFTs, they would be associated with your wallet. You would have full control and ownership, and you could sell them secondhand. How does that not entice you? How does that not interest you? How foolish can you be to not be thrilled at that concept? I don't know what else to tell you. That's that. Enter mining, right? Earn passive income 24/7, 365. I'm mining with, I got one right here actually. I'm mining with little mini miners, which are super cool. I'm mining with helium miners. Mining crypto with basically radio waves. These things are small, they don't make any noise, they're very profitable, okay? The Bobcat Miner 300 is the best helium hotspot miner to buy by very far, okay? It's the only one we recommend. Our link's down in the video description below if you want to buy one and support the channel. But that's my favorite miner. It's the only one that I recommend, and you can try an alternative, and you'll probably end up ordering a Bobcat miner like most of the other people who tried alternatives did as well. But then there's full-size ASIC miners, big Bitcoin miners and stuff that are profitable, you know, very easy to use, set up and all that stuff. Obviously, GPU mining is still around for the short, probably future, until Ethereum transitions to proof of stake and is no longer mineable. But that's a little bit of a different subject. And there's other small offshoots like CPU mining and FPGA mining. But the fact remains that mining, earning passive income, is a huge way to just, well, put your money to use, deploy capital. You can start a business, buy miners under that business, expense them, expense your electric, and now you have all of this cost, and now you're generating profit that you can, you know, weigh against that. It's not tax advice, consult a professional, but there are so many benefits to mining that are not really applicable otherwise or easily to other things, right? You want to start doing that with NFTs. If you get audited, good luck. It's going to be difficult. You might end up in the Supreme Court and become case law. But with mining, it's pretty clear cut. It's just, you know, fall in line with like data centers, right? You have hardware, you run it, you got expenses, you make money, whatever. Kind of that simple. I mean, and I don't want to drone on too long about mining. I love mining. It's what got me into cryptocurrency. I'm fortunate to have been mining for years. I've been making an absolute killing with mining, as has everyone else who has been mining and sticking with it. Long term, year over year, it always pays off. Long term, on average, year over year, every cryptocurrency investment pays off. I mean, run the math. Everybody wishes they could go back 5 years and buy Bitcoin. Everybody wishes they could invest in the Ethereum ICO. Everyone wanted to buy Solana back when SBF was saying, F you, $3 a coin, I'll buy it all. Okay? Even after prices pull back from their all-time high, it's still incredibly lucrative in retrospect. As they say, zoom out a little bit. Hold steadfast, stay the course. We're gonna make it. If you can't steal yourself, and that's with an E, 2 of them, not an A. You don't need to steal from yourself. What are you doing? That was a lame joke. That's all I got.
Hey guys, it's Miss Vosk, and I'm here to tell you about an artificial intelligence-powered algorithmic trading platform, Stoic. Stoic's algorithm essentially builds a portfolio of altcoins using a combination of capital-weighted and momentum approaches. According to Stoic, no time or skills are needed to use their platform. Looking at the website, there is a minimum startup amount of $1,000, and basic users do have to pay a 5% yearly management fee. However, there's no lockup, so users can withdraw their funds at any time. At the time of shooting this segment, Stoic's website shows they have over 13,700 clients, $115 million in assets, and users have an average rating of 4.5 stars. To learn more about Stoic, check out the link in the video description below. This is not financial advice. Please do your own research before investing.
Don't capitulate, man. Crypto's insane, and it's a life-changing opportunity. Pretty much everyone has heard about it, and yet there's still so much opportunity here. Hey, other best opportunity you have is subscribing to the VoskCoin YouTube channel, slapping the thumbs up, leaving a comment. I hope you enjoyed it. We're uploading daily, so that means I'll see you tomorrow. I'm pretty excited for the next year, especially the next couple of years in cryptocurrency. Take a deep breath, rein it back in, go on the long haul. We're gonna make it. Things are gonna be okay. We're gonna do well. Believe in yourself. Retain that passion that gets you into this. Don't lose it. If you believed in Bitcoin at 60 grand, why wouldn't you be buying more of it when it trades less than that? It's kind of that same mindset applied to anything within the crypto sphere, right? So, I'm done. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Please be advised, there are scammers impersonating us on multiple platforms. I don't want your money. I just want you to smash that subscribe button. Everything in this video is for entertainment purposes only. That means it's not financial advice.
When you with me, baby.
Bye.